103.9 Proud FM. This is your morning with Richard and Chris, and joining us in the studio right now for our weekend city segment, because it's going on this weekend in Port Credit, Kyle Sipkins. Now, Kyle,
Yes.
people would better know you as what?
Tiny from the Stilt Guys.
And that you do what exactly? You're buskers.
We are buskers, so we perform on the street for money. It's very unique in the fact of we don't ask people to pay tickets. We perform our show, and then once we're done, we ask them to give us whatever they feel we've earned. So we stilt walk, juggle, fire breathe. Our entire show is clown. We've got acrobatics. It's a very unique street show, unlike one that you'll ever see.
Wow. So what's going on this weekend? It's the Port Credit Buskerfest.
It is the Port Credit Buskerfest. It starts tonight at 7 o'clock, so it's the 20th to 22nd. We also have the extreme finale. That's Sunday at 6:45, where all the buskers get together. We do just a giant show, and all the hat proceeds actually go to Options Mississauga. So that's a charity that tries to get people with intellectual disabilities into the workplace. So we're really proud to support them this year. We've also got hourly busker workshops going on Saturday and Sunday, where the kids can learn how to do the skills. They can learn to stilt walk. They can learn to put on clown faces. They can learn to juggle. So it's a really great weekend in a beautiful city where people get the opportunity to see world-class entertainment right there on the street.
Wow. So where did people come in from for these buskers? Is it just local ones?
No, it's not local at all. We're local buskers, but we have people from Australia, we have people from Japan, we have people from all over the world coming together into one place.
Fantastic. So you were talking about workshops. Now, will the Stilt Guys be doing a workshop?
We will be doing a workshop. We'll be doing it Sunday at 3:30. It's going to be a really great time. We're going to try to teach the kids how to walk on stilts and how to do what we do. So it's really unique. It's something that I've never seen at a busker festival before.
Wow.
There's a lot of famous buskers out there.
There
Cirque
is.
du Soleil is the biggest because they started as buskers.
They did start as buskers. In fact, the founder himself started as a busker, as a stilt walker. So I'm really proud about that fact, actually.
So is that a big, factor in you deciding to get into this? How did you fall into busking?
Well, I fell into busking when I was actually in acting school. I did a show one summer for a professor of mine where she said, "You're going to learn to walk on stilts," to which I said, "No, get out of here. I'm not doing that." But in fact, I did. And then someone saw the show and said, "Hey, we've got to get you at our festival. We'd love you to walk around on stilts for us." And then more people started asking us to do it. And I thought, hey, this is actually a great way to make a living. And so I started to learn to juggle and add more stuff to it. And every year I try and develop more and more.
Now, busking isn't limited to performing physically. Singers are considered buskers too. Anybody who's outside accepting the payment from the people listening right then, that's a busker.
Exactly. There's so many people. It's basically anyone who's on the street and has a hat out in front of them. They could be playing an instrument on the TTC. They could be out in Kensington Market juggling. They could be doing anything.
Do you need to register or get a license to do this?
In the city of Toronto, you do. If you're just going to be performing on the street, you do have to get a permit that basically says, hey, you can do this. It's kind of like...
And you can do it at any time then when you have a permit. You can be anywhere.
Not anywhere. There are bylaw restrictions, of course. I mean, when you've got a large city like this, you want to make sure that everyone's operating within the lines. Exactly.
How do you deal with people who may perceive you as panhandlers? Have you ever got anyone yell at you or give you dirty looks?
Oh, it actually happened once this summer. I mean, I've been doing this 6 years already, and I was down in Windsor, and I had someone walking by who just kind of muttered under their breath, "Get a job." Well, I mean, this is what I do for a living. I don't have another job, and I love what I do. So generally, I just try and smile, or I try and incorporate them into the show, or generally show them just how much fun we have doing what we do. And most of them will come along. The other ones, well, they can go back to their boring job.
So that's the Port Credit Buskerfest going on this weekend in Port Credit. And you want to watch out for the Stilt Guys and Tiny. And what's your partner's name?
Oh, my partner's name is Shorty.
Shorty and Tiny. Do you guys have a website?
We do, stiltguys.com. And if you want more information about the Port Credit Buskerfest, you can go to portcreditbuskerfest.com.
Perfect. And do you have a Facebook page?
We do. We have Stilt Guys on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search Stilt Guys. We've also got video blogs up where you can see what we do and kind of understand what it's like at a festival through our eyes.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming in. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.